Although it's now the oldest full-size pickup in the class, and with rising competition from GM's twin trucks and Ford's F-150, is there any reason to choose a Ram? Well, let's go ahead and find out and check out this 2016 Ram 1500 Laramie. Now, our trim of the Ram 1500 we have here is the Laramie, and it comes with many luxury goodies such as heated front and rear leather seats and Chrysler's Uconnect interface. Now, as far as styling goes on the vehicle, I quite like the Ram's styling a lot. It's very bold and in your face, and it has a very massive front grille. You also do have some pretty nice styling touches such as LED daytime running lights, and high intensity discharge headlights are also optional. Now, the Ram 1500 hasn't seen an update since around the 2013 model year, and it hasn't been fully redesigned since 2009. It's been quite some time now. Now, here goes the key fob design for the vehicle. It's your typical Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram key fob, but it does look pretty good. You do have your remote keyless entry, your lock, unlock, and then you have your remote engine start. Nice little nifty feature there. Now, this color is known as the Maximum Steel Metallic, and it does have smart key access on the driver's door and the front passenger door. It comes with the two-toned beige and canyon brown leather interior. It's a pretty good looking color here. You have your power driver's seat with your power recline and power lumbar, and memory seat settings for 2 people. Alright, now stepping on inside of the Ram here. Now, since we do have the Laramie trim, has a very luxurious and opulent interior, and it's very stylish, even though this vehicle hasn't been fully redesigned in quite some time now. I really love the two-tone going on with the canyon brown and then the beige. It certainly gives the interior a lot of contrast. Now, it does have push button ignition. Just put your foot on the brake and hit the button to start. And what you're hearing there is a 3-liter diesel V6 engine. Full leather wrapped steering wheel. Coming to your transmission, you have an 8-speed automatic. This is also the same gearbox that you will find in the Jeep Grand Cherokee. And you have this dial shifter, and it's pretty easy to operate once you get used to it. Putting the vehicle into reverse displays your rear view camera, and then you have guidance lines. And I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the lights. And you also have fog lights and the hazards. Driver's window and the front passenger window are fully automatic. Let's go and pop up the hood and check out the engine bay. Heated exterior mirrors with LED turn signal indicators. Our model of the Ram is also a crew cab model, which comes with the 4 doors. We also do have 20-inch chrome wheels. Coming up front, you have halogen projector beam headlights with LED turn signal indicators. And your fog lights are down below. And you also do have front parking sensors. Now, powering the Ram 1500 here is a 3-liter diesel V6 engine that you will also find in the Jeep Grand Cherokee. Now, this powertrain is the most fuel efficient out of all the powertrains that you can get out of the Ram 1500. You're looking at 19 in the city and 27 on the highway according to EPA estimates, and you're looking at about 730 miles between fill-ups. which is actually pretty darn good. Now your base powertrain on the Ram 1500 is going to be a 3.6 liter V6, or you can step up to a 5.7 liter Hemi V8. All are going to be mated into an 8-speed automatic transmission. Competitors of the Ram 1500, you have the vehicles in the full-size pickup truck class. This includes the likes of the Ford F-150, GMC Sierra, Chevrolet Silverado, Toyota Tundra, and the Nissan Titan. Our particular Ram costs $53,995. EPA estimates, like I said, are 19 in the city and 27 on the highway. There is a hefty upfront cost when you get the diesel engine. Coming to the rear of the vehicle, we have LED turn signal indicators with LED taillights, rear parking sensors, and dual exhaust tips. And you have your trailer tow hitch. Of course, all of your basic powered features, power windows, power mirrors, and your power door locks, chrome interior door handles. Now, when you load the Ram 1500 up like this with the Laramie, it can be quite a nice vehicle. It's a very lavish and opulent interior. And when comparing this interior against the Ford F-150s and the GM Twins, I really think that this interior is quite competitive. Even though this vehicle hasn't been fully redesigned since the 2009 model year, I'm quite impressed, to be honest. Now, build quality and materials are excellent inside of our Ram. You have nice soft touch materials on the upper door panel, mid door panel, and on the armrest. The dashboard is a nice softly padded material too, and you will find stitching throughout this whole entire cabin. This is a really high quality looking interior. Of course, when you go for the cheaper versions of the Ram 1500, you won't get a lot of the soft touch panels or any of the stitching or anything like that. But overall, really impressed with this interior here. Now, coming to the steering wheel design, I'm not a huge fan of this steering wheel design. I rather much prefer the steering wheels that you'll find in the new Jeeps, Chryslers, and other Dodges. I'm surprised they're still using this. And coming over here, we have your controls for the TFT instrument cluster, which I'll get to in just a minute. Then you have your voice recognition, Bluetooth phone controls, and then your steering wheel mounted I/O controls are located behind the steering wheel. And then you also do have your cruise control buttons and then your manual shiftability. Up here is where you'll find your auto dimming rearview mirror with 911 roadside assistance. And then you also do have garage home link, LED map lights. Down here is where you'll also find a huge storage compartment, and then you'll find a 12-volt power outlet down there, dual cup holders. Actually quite surprised it doesn't have a sliding lid or anything like that. I don't really like how it's in the open like that. The center console is nice and soft touch, and it's huge. You will find lots of space down here. The seats in the Ram are also very comfortable, very plush, and pretty supportive too, especially thigh support is pretty good, and the side bolstering is nice. Overall, I would certainly take this vehicle on a long road trip. Visibility is also pretty good out of the Ram 1500, especially with those large exterior mirrors. That helps out on visibility quite a lot. The side glass area is okay, and the A-pillars aren't too thick. I'm not really a huge fan of that bulging hood that does intrude on frontward visibility a little bit. When you get to rearward visibility, it isn't too shabby. It's just like any other full-size pickup. Right here is where you will find your trailer brake controller, your traction control off button, your heated seats for the driver and the front passenger, and then you also do have ventilated front seats too. And then you have your heated steering wheel, parking sensors for the rear, and then your parking sensors for the front if you want to turn those on or off. And then you have your tow and haul mode. Coming to the climate controls, the controls are a little bit hard to reach and they're kind of small in my opinion. But we do have dual zone automatic climate control. Now you can control the climate functions from these buttons or on the Uconnect interface. And you have your fan speeds, your temperatures, then your front window defroster, rear window defroster. Overall, it's a fairly simple and clean looking layout. Over here we also do have your 115 volt outlet or your house outlet. Coming to the gauges and the instrument cluster, I really love the whole layout here. And on the left you have your tachometer, and then your coolant temperature, and then your oil pressure, and then you also do have your speedometer and then your fuel. Now in the center right there you will find a big old TFT instrument cluster, and it's all controlled by the buttons on the steering wheel. It's very similar to what you will find in many other of Chrysler's products. And you have a digital speedometer, and then right here you have your screen setup, so you could set up the screen however you would like. Then any warning messages. Right now it's saying that the fuel is low. Then it also shows you what radio station is playing. And then your trailer brake. Then you have your trip information. Then you also do have your little MPG bar, and it shows you your current MPG and your average MPG. And on the upper right hand corner it shows your exterior temperature readout, and then on the left it shows you your direction of travel. Right here you also do have your tire pressure monitoring, transmission temperature, oil life percentage, battery voltage, your gauge summary, engine hours, all that good stuff. Overall, I love this little TFT instrument cluster. I love all the gauges. Alright, now let's get to the infotainment system and the main head unit. Now this is the Uconnect interface. We've seen it many times here before, and I love it because it's very intuitive and user friendly. Now your different media sources include all of the norm, AM, FM, and Sirius XM satellite radio. We also do have a 9-speaker Alpine sound system in this bad boy. Other media sources include your USB port with iPod integration, your auxiliary input, Bluetooth steering audio, and your SD card slot. Your controls, you have your heated seat controls, ventilated seats, heated steering wheel. You can also turn on your backup camera you like. You don't even have to put the vehicle into reverse, which is nice. And then you have your Uconnect apps, and you can connect to many different apps through your data connections, such as AHA or iHeartRadio. Then you have your app manager. Then you have your Pandora, Slacker, Sirius XM's Travel Link, a lot of different apps that you can go to from here. Then you have your climate functions if you don't want to do it from the buttons down below. And this is the only way you can change the different zones is on the touchscreen. Then you have your fan speeds, of course. You can control your temperatures. It shows you what temperature you're at right here too. Then your navigation system. It's Garmin based, and it's a really intuitive map, I have to say. You also do have live traffic, all that good stuff. No 3D rendering of buildings or anything like that, but it gets the job done. You also do have your phone. You can hook up your Bluetooth phone, all that good stuff. Overall, love the Uconnect system. We've seen it many times in Jeeps, Chryslers, and Dodges, and I really do love how it's very intuitive and user-friendly. It's certainly one of the best infotainment systems in the business. Now, the best part about driving the Ram, in my opinion, is it's very supple ride quality, and it's very unexpected since it's a truck. And trucks usually have very jiggly-like ride qualities that can be pretty rough over pavement, but that's not the case here in the Ram. This is certainly the best riding truck out of all of the full-size pickups, in my opinion. And also, the 3-liter diesel V6 engine certainly provides enough power for the vehicle, and is also very fuel efficient too. So if you're looking for fuel efficiency out of the Ram, definitely go with this diesel V6 engine. However, there is a huge upfront cost to getting the diesel V6. Also, the handling is very predictable. You can feel for where this vehicle is trying to go. Now, it's not a sports car or anything of that nature. However, it's certainly one of the better handling full-size pickups. The 8-speed automatic transmission also does shift pretty smoothly. All right, and let's go ahead and shut it down. Let's go ahead and check out the rest of the vehicle. Materials and build quality do follow through in the rear. Now, since we do get the big crew cab model here, we do get a lot of room for the rear passengers. And there's tons of legroom back here and lots of headroom. You do have dual map pockets and rear air vents, as well as a 12-volt power outlet and heated rear seats, which is nice. And then you also do have a rear center armrest with cup holders, and the rear headrests are also adjustable. And you do have a map light on top right there. The rear window also does slide back here, and it is powered. All right. Now, one thing I do miss about the GM twin trucks is that they have this little side step right here, which helps getting in and out of the cargo bed. And then also, the tailgate doesn't come down slowly like how you will find in the Ford F-150 and the GM trucks. Powered passenger seat with power recline and power lumbar. You have a little storage compartment, and here's your glove box. So the 2016 Ram 1500 is still a very competitive full-size pickup thanks to its very fuel-efficient diesel V6 engine, its supple ride quality, and its very luxurious interior on higher-end trim levels. So remember that this is Cameron Birch from Cameron's Car Reviews.